Good morning, girls, and welcome in our today's maths class. Today, we shall be having a discussion on the topic problems on measurement. Now, you're already quite familiar with the concept of measurement. Last year, you learned about the measurement of length, distance, weight, mass, volume, etc. The units used for measuring these different quantities, and also about their conversion from one unit to the other. Now we use the units meter, gram, and liter every day to measure length, mass, and capacity respectively. While shopping, we use the units rupees and paise. We use the units like days, hours, and minutes to measure time. Let us see how to carry out basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division using these units of measurement. Before we get started, let's have a quick look at the different units of measurement that we have learnt until last year and their conversion. With the help of these conversions, let's try solving problem set 46. In the first sub question, you have to add the given units. So let's begin with the first sum where you have to add 9 rupees 50 paise and 14 rupees 60 paise. Right at the outset, you need to make a mental note of this point that every time you solve any problem on measurement, you need to first write down the conversion of the units given in the sum. Now the two units that we are dealing with in the given sum is rupees and paise. So before we begin solving the sum, we have to write down the relation between the two given units, wherein 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Now on adding 9 rupees and 50 paise and 14 rupees and 60 paise, we get the total of 23 and 110. But since 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, we'll have to subtract that excess 100 from 110 paise and add it under 23 rupees, which will give us the total 24 rupees and 10 paise. Therefore, 9 rupees 50 paise plus 14 rupees 60 paise is equal to 24 rupees 10 paise. Let's begin with the next sum. 6 cm 5 mm plus 7 cm 9 mm. Now as per usual, we'll begin with the conversion from the bigger unit to the smaller unit, that is 1 cm is equal to 10 mm. After doing the addition, we get the sum to be 13 cm and 14 mm. Now 14 mm is more than 10 mm. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to subtract the excess, that is 10 mm from 14, and add it as 1 cm to 13, which will give us the answer 14 cm and 4 mm. Therefore, 6 cm 5 mm plus 7 cm 9 mm is equal to 14 cm 4 mm. Sum number 3. 22 meter 50 centimeter plus 25 meter 75 centimeter. So the bigger unit here is meter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. On adding 2250 by 2575, we get the total 47 under meter and 125 under centimeter. Now 125 is more than 100 centimeter. So we'll have to subtract that excess 100 centimeter from 125 and add it to 47 as 1 meter, which will give us the answer 48 meter 25 centimeter. The next sum is 15 kilometer 740 meter plus 13 kilometer 950 meter. The two units given here are kilometer and meter. So we'll first begin by writing down the relation between the two of them, which is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. On addition, we get the sum to be 28 under kilometer and 1690 under meter. Now clearly 1690 is more than 1000 meter, so we can subtract that excess 1000 meter from 1690, take it under kilometer and add it to 28 as 1 kilometer, which will give us the sum 29 kilometer and 690 meter. Sum number 5, 25 kg 650 gram plus 29 kg 770 gram. The two units given here are kg and gram. We'll first begin by writing the conversion, which is 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Now on adding the given two numbers, we get the sum to be 54 kg and 1420 grams, where 1420 grams is more than 1000. So as per usual, we will subtract that excess 1000 grams from 1420 and add it as 1 kg to 54, which will give us the answer 55 kg 420 gram. Sum number 6, 19 liter 840 milliliter plus 25 liter 250 milliliter. Now 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So we'll begin by writing this conversion first, and then we add the two given numbers, which give us the sum 44 liter and 1090 milliliter, where again from 1090 we'll subtract the excess 1000 milliliter and add it to 44 liters as 1 liter, 44 plus 1, which will give us the sum 45 liters 90 milliliters. Next sub question is subtract, wherein you will be expected to carry out subtraction between the numbers using the given units of measurements. So let's begin with sum number 1. 19 rupees 50 paise minus 12 rupees 60 paise. As per usual, we'll first note down the relation between the two units given, that is rupees 1 is equal to 100 paise. To solve this sum, we'll have to first note if the given values of the numbers are appropriate to carry out the fraction, and if not, we'll have to do the carrying over. So on observing, we realize that we can carry out subtraction between 19 and 12, but we cannot subtract 60 from 50. Thus, we'll have to borrow 1 rupee from 19 rupees and add it as 100 paise to 50 paise, which will give us the revalue to be 18 rupees and 150 paise. Now 18 minus 12 gives us 6, whereas 150 minus 60 gives us 90. Therefore, our final answer will be 19 rupees 50 paise minus 12 rupees 60 paise is equal to 6 rupees 90 paise. Sum number 2, 24 centimeter 2 millimeter minus 3 centimeter 8 millimeter. We'll first write 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter and then carry on with the subtraction, where we realize that we can subtract 3 from 24, but we cannot subtract 8 from 2, for which we'll have to borrow 1 centimeter from 24 and add it as 10 millimeter to 2, which will give us 23 centimeter and 12 millimeter. Now on subtracting 3 from 23 we get 20 centimeter, and on subtracting 12 from 8 we get 4 millimeter. Therefore the answer is 20 centimeter 4 millimeter. Sum number 3, 20 meter 30 centimeter minus 17 meter 60 centimeter. Here the given units are meter and centimeter. So we'll first note down the relation between meter and centimeter, that is 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Now to do the subtraction, we can subtract 17 meter from 20 meter, but we cannot subtract 60 centimeter from 30 centimeter. So what do we do then? Then we borrow 1 meter from 20 and add it as 100 centimeter to 30, which will give us 19 meter and 130 centimeter. Now 19 minus 17 gives us 2 meter, whereas 130 minus 60 gives us 70 centimeter. So therefore our final answer will be 20 meter 30 centimeter minus 17 meter 60 centimeter is equal to 2 meter 70 centimeter. The next sum, 40 kilometer 255 meter minus 17 kilometer 960 meter. Here the given two units are kilometer and meter. So we first note down the relation between them, which is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. On beginning with the subtraction, we realize that we can subtract 17 from 40, but we cannot subtract 960 from 255. So as always, what will we do? We will subtract 1 kilometer from 40 and add it as 1000 meter to 255, which will give us 39 kilometer 1255 meter. Now 39 minus 17 gives us 22 kilometer, and 1255 minus 960 gives us 295 meter. That leads us to our final answer, that is 40 kilometer 255 meter minus 17 kilometer 960 meter is equal to 22 kilometer 295 meter. Kindly note, girls, every time we solve a sum, we always have to conclude it with a final statement. Sum number 5, 35 kg 150 gram minus 26 kg 470 gram. Here the two given units are kg and gram. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So we'll first note down the relation here. Then when we go on with the subtraction, we can see that we can subtract 26 from 35, but we cannot subtract 470 from 150, for which we'll have to borrow 1 kg from 35 and add it to 150 gram as 1000 grams, which will give us 34 kg and 1150 grams. Now 34 minus 26 will give us 8 kg and 1150 grams minus 470 will give us 680 grams. This leads us to our answer, that is 8 kg and 680 grams. Sum number 6, 46 liter 200 milliliter minus 38 liter 750 milliliter. First, we will note down the relation between liter and milliliter. Therefore, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. Then we begin with the subtraction. Now we can subtract 38 from 45, but we cannot subtract 750 from 200. So we borrow 1 liter from 46 liters and add it as 1000 milliliters to 200, which will give us the new values to be 45 liters and 1200 milliliters. Now on subtracting 38 from 45, we get the answer 7 liters, and on subtracting 750 from 1200, we get the answer 450. Therefore, 46 liter 200 milliliters minus 38 liter 750 milliliters is equal to 7 liter 450 milliliters. With this, we come to an end of this problem set and today's discussion. Hope this video was informative. Thank you for being attentive. Please keep practicing. God bless you all.